Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. This is Dad Has No Game, and we are playing Train Valley 2, specifically Mission 45, Amadee-18. Now this level it's quite challenging, but it's fun. It's a little bit faster pace, and there's a ton going on. So I'm going to bring you through it here, but we need to finish it in less than 21 minutes. Can't stop any trains. And we can't buy more than 2 engines. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if I'm going to buy any. But we'll see how the mission takes us here. I'm going to start walking you through it here right after we get through my intro. Alright, so here we are on the map screen. Starting off, we've got 2 cities. We've got one in the top right, and we got one in the bottom left. And we've got a whole bunch of stuff happening all around this great big space station in the middle. Now this space station's getting in the way of everything, and we've got stuff up high, and we've got stuff down low, and we only have $65,000 and 4 trains to get us started. So what we are going to do to kick things off, we are going to come down here. Actually, sorry. Let's walk through what we need to do. So, upper left-hand city here, we need 18 glass. Glass is coming out of this facility here. It's in the valley. It needs workers, and it needs sand. Sand is coming out of the quarry here. It needs workers. We also need microchips. Now, microchips are made all the way down here. Microchips require workers. Microchips require engineers, and engineers are coming from down here. No resources required for them, just $45,000 in cash, just like all the engineers I know. So we're going to be making a little bit of money off of these. I think if you send 7 of them, you get $49,000 for the batch. So you don't lose money on them, but you're not getting your money's worth out of these engineers. That's for sure. And next is polymers, and this is what makes the level most challenging for me. Polymers are coming up here. They're a timed resource, and they're going to come out flying. So you get a bit of a break off the hop, but not much, and then they just keep coming and coming and coming. So you got to be ready for them, and you got to have the way clear, because we're not allowed to stop any trains. So it's always worth keeping an eye on that. We need some wire. Wire is coming from up here. Requires workers. Requires copper ingots. Copper ingots come from down here. Cost $5,000 to dispatch a train full of that, and we're going to get $18,000 for 6 of them, so I guess that means we get $21,000 for 7 of them once we get our trains upgraded. So this is a good way to make a little bit of profit off the get-go. We need more polymer here, so as I said, we got lots coming. Got to watch out for it. And we need power. Power is coming out of the nuclear facility here, and it requires uranium from down here. Alright, and then we got city number 2. That's just city number 1, ladies and gentlemen. City number 2, 18 copper ingot to get us started. That's going to be some of the money that we need to finance the rest of this whole operation we got going on here. And then finally, 21 computers. Computers are made all the way up here. They require workers. We need engineers that we saw. We need microchips for computers. So all of that all those hoops we jump through to make some microchips, we need to do that 3 times just for the computers, and then a 4th one to get the chips back to the city up here. More polymers again, more glass that we've seen, and also electricity. So yeah, that's what we need to do. So the first thing I'm going to do, and there's a bit of an order of operations to this with the budget constraints that we have. We need to connect up to the sand. We need to build ourselves a bridge. And this is the only way I've been able to find to do it. So we get connected up there. We're going to come straight across into our power plant, and then we start coming up this way. And that's our last $20,000. So we don't even have enough to connect up again, but we will very shortly. So we're going to send those units out. Send 2 more. Then I'm going to keep an eye on this because I want to send out these 2 to finish off my 14. Alright. So we've made some money. Exactly enough money to get connected up there. So now my next guy that comes in, we're going to send that copper. So we need 18 of them there. We got trains that hold 6, so if my fingers don't lie, we need 3 of them. And I'm sure you're asking yourselves, how could you possibly count to 18 on your fingers? Well, I have a secret for you. I'm not wearing any socks. Send another worker there. And once that goes, we can build ourselves a bridge. And we can connect to that bridge. And we can connect that bridge all the way down here. And we can connect there. And we can connect there. And as you can see now, I have made it so that we can send workers and sand into the glass factory. And that's exactly what the glass factory needs. In fact, we're going to make 18 of them because city number 1 would like to have 18 of them. Those guys go. Send out this send. So again, we're not allowed to stop any trains. So I got to make sure I time things out when these guys are coming into the central, the triangle of death. So I usually like to leave a pretty wide gap. But that being said, I do have my fair share of close calls from time to time. So the goal here now is to get these glass sent back. I need to get my trains upgraded to 7s. Everything else that happens in this level after these first 2 batches of 18 are all multiples of 7. And by golly, he's gonna have enough. Just barely. So we'll send this last one back on a fast train. And then we're gonna just send more workers and sand into there to get back to work. You'll also notice that I've got a train on the, or a polymer train on the way. So the next thing that I'm going to want to try to get set up here is a $32,000 tunnel to get through into copper wire. And I'm not going to get there in time, unfortunately. What I will do, I'm going to send my workers from this side so that I don't have to worry about stepping on that sand when I send it out the other way. Because by the time these guys get there, the sand's going to be, or by the time the sand gets there, the workers are going to be long gone. But I am running low on time when it comes to this polymer. But I have another secret to show you. Because he's coming, whether we like it or not. So I've called this the cyclone. And the cyclone catches the polymer train before it can do anything bad and run over my other trains. So it just goes in and kicks it in the cyclone. And so we're ready. And we're ready. So we can let him out the gate, and we can send him into a wire there. Now I've timed this out pretty well, and a lot of times you're not going to have these guys here by the time he comes out. You can see I'm already a quarter of the way to my next one, and I've only gone around the lap a couple of times. So what you might need to do is connect up here so that you can put the polymer in there. But it's the same thing, you're still going to want to have a cyclone, because chances are you've got guys on the tracks that are going to get run down by this thing. So, anyways, we're good to go there. I can also send some workers and some copper ingot in there with them. So we're going to do that. We are going to send workers from here first, because it's full. I guess I need to connect up there too. And I can send these guys along for the ride. And that's going to be everything that I need in there, except for another polymer when it comes out of there. So the next thing that I'm going to want to do is get workers, more workers into sand. I got 4. I'm going to see if I can send a 3 into there to even things out. Okay, so now I've got some more money. I've got that. I'm going to next. I've got my 14 glass already happening for there. So I'm going to get this connected up next. And I don't know if I'm jumping the gun on this or not, but we're going to come down and around through here as well. So I've got some workers on standby, so I can send them into there. And I'm going to need to connect all the way through to uranium here anyways, after a little bit. So we'll do that. That. He snuck out without me even noticing. Thank goodness I was ready for him. Or I didn't have anything in the way. I can't say I was ready for him, but there was nothing in the way. So we got those guys coming around. I can send sand through, but I don't need that yet. I'm going to send glass out. That's what we're going to do. Come on, glass. Go. Okay. So like I said, we're going to be connecting up here so that we can get our uranium. The glass is done. At least that glass is done. I'm going to need more. Oh. Why don't you go into the wrong spot there, Paco? Alright, in you go. So switch that up, switch that up. Try that again. See, we're allowed to send things into the wrong station. Thank goodness, otherwise I would be hooped. Okay, this worker's going to uranium. What else have I got going on here? I can't do anything with him until this is passed. But I'm gonna send 14 back into there. And I'm probably gonna need to set up the cyclone here. I don't need any more polymers. Who is that? That was that guy. Because I put him in there. I heard the different ding. So I put an extra worker into microchips and it was already full. So I wasted some workers. I don't like doing that. Alright. One more lap through the cyclone, and then out you go. Hope you didn't get too dizzy. I'm gonna need to send another worker through to glass. Actually, another worker through to sand. I wonder if I can get him there without getting accosted by the polymer. Okay, so they're going to the right spot. Now these sand need to come down here. And you'll notice I've got a boatload of money. I'm supposed to send a worker to uranium. one down there as well. Got another, that's my second polymer for computers. Actually, you know what? I think I might send this guy down into microchips as well. So I need microchips before I need computers. So he's going, what else do I need in microchips? I need to start making this copper wire is what I need to do. Just about ready for that. So I'm a little bit behind on uranium. But what I can start doing is moving my engineers. So I've got some budget. Get that going. Get these guys coming up here. So I can send them whichever way I'd like. I need my first two in there. Said I need more workers in there. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to send these guys out here. I need more workers in glass. But why do I need more glass? I've got 14 and I got 7 in the bank for 21. I don't need any more glass. I'm gonna make myself another cyclone. Aw, that's not working out how I wanted. There it is. Never mind, because I can send him back out that way. So it's a U-turn for this guy. Because I'm going to send him. It's a good thing I looked over there before I started, because that guy's going to uranium first. I'm going to need some more sand, so... Send him over. Got you doing the U-turn. So you're going to sand. Send another engineer out. Got another polymer coming. Where are you headed? You can go to... microchips. And I just screwed up. After all that, I've got a head-on collision coming here. Well, let's get a good view of it at least, right? So I can recover from this. So the question is, I've got the money, right? So the question is, do I recover from this or do I start over? And the answer is, I'm going to keep going. And if the rest of this goes according to plan, then I'm just going to have an accident in the middle of things. And if it doesn't go according to plan, then you'll have no idea that it ever happened to begin with. Yeah. That's what I'm going with. Alright, what else do I need to do here? I need to send out some uranium. I really need to start making some wire. Sending engineers all the way around now. So these guys are going to come around and around. And into there. And I'm finally making some wire. So we've got that. I've got my 7 more. I'm going to need 14 sand. How come I didn't see that? Alright, so this is going to get a little bit silly. So I am sending this guy into here to turn around and come back out. I have to keep my polymer in the whirlwind or in the cyclone until he finishes doing that. And then where's he going? I guess he's going up to computers because that's the only place I got room for him. So he can come out of there. Okay, and 2 computers. Need to put workers in computers. But I also need sand. I need sand before I need computers. So we got that. I've got all my engineers. I guess my first 2 engineers covered for there. Alright, let's let him go. But we'll make sure that he's going into sand this time. That guy can go there. Okay, oops, just whacked my mic. Alright, so I've got another polymer coming. Like crazy, right? They're just coming and coming and coming. But I got room for another one here in my wire. So as soon as that wire's done, I'm going to eject it. And it is going to also go down there. Speaking of which, I'm going to send 7 more workers down to uranium because we're still going. I'm actually going to send 14. So I'm not messing around today. But I've finally got some workers that I can put in there. You're going to go straight through. Here it comes. need to send a worker in there as well. See, this could be the part where I need another train, but it's only for a few seconds, right? So I'm going to get a worker up in there. I'm also going to send some copper. And hopefully they don't get there all at the same time. So I can finally start making some chips now. So we've got all that going. Just need more workers and computers there. I can send this back now. So we're just about finished with our power. I was going to send a worker as well, but I'm going to be competing for that corner, so I'm going to wait and hopefully I remember. Okay, and we are already ready for another, because I'm going to need, that's only 2 of the 4 ingot that I need. I got 3 being built. Number 4... coming. Whew, scared myself. Okay, so you're going up, and you're both going in there. That next... Sheesh, I've got so many stacked corners and weirdness happening here. Okay, computers are ready for microchips. First microchip batch is almost finished. I need to get them over there as soon as I can. I've also got a 7th uranium, so I'm going to get that sent. Yeah, things are going according to plan here, as disheveled and unorganized as I am. Let's go. Cyclone for a second. Just 1 lap today, not bad. Okay, so that's going to line those up. I've got that coming. I've almost got another worker ready for uranium. Or for my power plant with that uranium. I need to get wire out there. Okay, that's the next goal here. As soon as these guys land, we're sending some wire. I also need sand in there. I don't need any of that yet. I need wire first. Quit getting distracted. But I can send that chip out ahead of time while I wait. Okay, so that chip is there, going there, not going there. Let us hope that I have all this under control now. I think I might be putting some brakes on this wire. Not stopping him, just slowing him down. Okay, so double check. You are going to the right spot, and you are going to the right spot. I love it. Love it when a plan comes together. That worker can go into the power plant like I wanted. This is going to get me making chips again. Got another polymer coming up. That's going down to microchips. Okay, what else do I need here? I need to send an engineer. and a worker and a sand around the microchips. So we're going to send the engineer, the sand, I'm going to put you in the whirlwind or the cyclone. I think I can sneak a worker in there. Yes, I can. Okay, so they're going to the right spot. I should have let him out of the cyclone, but that's okay. Out you go. So this is everybody loading up for my next chip. What am I missing? I feel like I'm forgetting something. As soon as these guys land, I should be able to send a chip up to computers again. Send a worker and some more uranium in there. And then I can do that all over again for my fourth and final microchip. In fact, what am I going to do? I don't really need to run this nuclear reactor. Well, it's going to be running anyways. So why not? Okay. Now, I really want to put, actually that polymer, I want to put that polymer in, so I got 1, 2, that'll be 3. So yeah, that can go up here. We can do that. Put a worker in there. We'll just do those for now. Man, that was close. And glass. Okay, so what was I going to do? I was going to send this wire out. Need to send this worker out as soon as he's ready. Send sand out. So the sand is coming around there. And another engineer, so that's worker. Engineer, waiting on the polymer. Got the wire, and I've got the sand. Perfect. I'm almost bang on here. Until then. So I can do the same thing here, because that's invisible to me for some reason. That turn. So we gotta do the same thing. We gotta put him in the cyclone. We gotta send him into glass. No, we can't send him into glass. But I have to now. Can't send him into glass because then he'll just sit in glass. So we will pull a U-turn. Tons of U-turns. Love it. And I'm gonna get real brave and stupid. And send up both of these guys just like this. See? Brave and stupid. Okay, so anyways, sand, polymer, engineer. Sand, polymer, engineer. And I've got... Of course I don't, but I'm going to, just because I'm going to send another worker into uranium behind that whole pile of fun. And then I need to send this microchip up there so I can finish my computers. I should have sent these computers down while I was at it, but I guess I can do that after. Uranium, you're gonna go into there. You're coming out of there. Polymers are all accounted for. I'm just going to send them through into there. Ooh, I didn't see that. Alright, so as soon as this guy gets in there, I'm going to send some computers out. I'm full. And I can't build more until I get some space. So we're going to send those two out. They need to go straight through there. And then I'm going to have this chip that I'm sending too soon. Too soon. Way too soon. What can I do with you? You're gonna take the scenic route, Pally. And actually, right behind you, I'm gonna send this uranium in case I need it. This time you're going in there. More polymer, but I got space, so why not? So uranium, you're going in there. I don't need you, because we're done with our computer box. What's going to run out first? Huh. I think I would have been okay. I think. But anyways, computer's coming out. And that should do it for this level. We'll fast forward here through to the end. And there we go. So I had a pretty decent time. I don't know that you could finish it much faster than that, to be completely honest. But let's see what it shows up in the world rankings. Game time, 97%. So yeah, there's not too many people doing it faster than that. I got lots of funds, and real time. Well, I spent a lot of time on pause. That's what I do. But anyways, finished in 1759. I didn't stop any trains, although I had to get creative and made a few U-turns. But luckily, this map accommodates that, and I didn't buy any engines. I can't imagine trying to sort through all of this with 2 more trains on the board. Oh, all right. Mission 45's in the books. We're in the final stretch. We've got 5 missions left to go. So make sure you subscribe up so you can catch those. Hit that like button, hit the dislike button, leave me a comment and let me know why you liked it or disliked it. And yeah, perfect. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.